Welcome to the Abyss and to Baldur's Gate. After having fallen ill for the past week, I've uploaded jack to shit. Unfortunately. What can you do about it? I tried having videos prepared. Not that I was trying to prepare for being sick, but I tried! But playing Baldur's Gate on higher difficulties, aka core rules or normal, is actually a giant pain in my ass. And I even tried doing it on the most basic of modes, story mode, and that was just not meshing very well. So I'm going to play it on the second easiest mode, and we're just going to get through the story with a little bit of challenge, but I don't need a million challenge coming out of my dice game, where the rules are kind of all over the place, if I must say so. Well, maybe not all over the place, but what the fuck ever. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. But I'm going to hopefully... I don't know, my brain is dead now. Very, very dead. I'm just gonna speed on through this, do what I want to do. These are just terrible. What? Who wants all that wisdom? I don't need all that wisdom. I don't need to be smart. What has being smart ever gotten me? Nothing. Ugh. Don't care about smartness. Smartness isn't necessary. The world doesn't need people who are smart. It needs people who are dumb and gullible. People who like eating poo. Yada-ta. I've done this quite a lot. Quite a lot. More than I would have ever liked to. Okay. So yeah, I've tried core rules, and it's not... Even if you're well-versed, like... It doesn't really matter, because your tank could get one shot out of nowhere, and then your tank is dead. I've tried playing as a sorcerer. I wanted to do it, but I literally had a moment where it was me, the sorcerer, and another two sorcerers in the party, because everyone else was dead. It was like, what am I supposed to do with this? And normal was also a little bit more the same. And then story mode has a few weird gimmicks going on with it that kind of got annoying. But we're gonna go with easy, and we're just gonna roll with it. That way, we can have a little bit of fun with the game and just chill with the story and not care too much. I think that's a good middle ground. Anyone who could ever do these modes, just... I don't know. But hey, more masochism to you, my friends. Venture forth.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Ooh, unplanned and unexpected. I'm still getting over my sickness a little bit, so if I end up in a coughing fit, then yeah.
You want it? You got it. I've got this.
So since I kind of already know what things are gonna do, it'll be a little bit of a fast pace to move through the opening. Not very far. I haven't even gotten to level 2 yet, so I only know a little bit of the ways, and I'll not try and rush it through, but I'll go at a pace that might seem a little fast.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee, as per Candlekeep's customs, don't you know?
And my character is a dick. Because it's just fun playing someone who doesn't have to give too much of a shit. Kind of, sort of. That is outrageous. What kind of fool do you take me for? Stuff you're in, and stuff your company.
Ever the humorless brat you always were. It's but for the reputation of your father that I give you endless chances to redeem your manner. I will tolerate you here today, but bother me not.
Well, too bad. I gotta buy shit from
My
you.
hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
It's good to see you again as any other I could have laid eyes on. Make yourself as comfortable as you will. If you wish for anything, just ask.
Yes, we need to buy equipment, specifically the weapons of the ninjata. Technically I don't need to buy both, but I just want both to have both. I don't know, maybe it gets to a point where they're technically both one-handers, so maybe I can like dual wield them one day or some shit. I don't know. Get rid of this. Put this there. Put that there. Maybe. I don't know. And let's go talk to this guy, Mr. Firebead Elvenhair.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Ah yes, I'm back within the hollowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Baragos was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Gorion's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own. If you would permit an old man jealous of youth to say so. I left an identify scroll with Tethtoril in the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. Someone's gotta say it all, and I like doing
You want it?
voice
You got it.
acting. I don't voice act, but I like voices and shit. And having to do them over and over again as you
Greetings, young one.
try new videos, I'm kind of getting into a flow where the dialogue lines are very over the top because they're old-fashioned, right? They're medieval ways of speaking. So you can kind of get into this goofy-esque character with it all, but I think there's a way to find that goofy side of the character and then mold it into a more serious aspect. At least that's what I'm going to try and figure out as I go through the lines, because I don't know what the story really is, just at all, but yeah, I imagine it will get dark at some point. So I'm just going to try and keep that in mind. And there's something in my eye and I need it to stop. Thank you. Ah, here's Tethrill. Firebird has sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well, return this scroll to him. But then you must hurry and speak with Gorion. He's waiting for you on the steps of the Central Library. I assure you, child, it is a matter of greatest urgency. Cool. I'm stealing the scroll. It's mine. I could use it for things. Eventually. What? So saith the wise Alondo.
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle-faddle. I snuck off too. Old Puff Guts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this one. Leave me be. I have no time to waste on you today, child. If that's the way you want it, then fine. Get lost, you smelly old gully snapper. It is so weird.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
This is very unnerving. I know, but you must trust me. It is very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there is no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. Please, Father, tell me where we will be going. Alas, I cannot, for I have not truly decided yet. All that is certain is that we will be far safer on the move. Perhaps the woods might offer some secluded security, or perhaps the city of Baldur's Gate would offer cover amidst its teeming throngs of people. I do not know where we shall end up, but I have few friends here and there. I will think on this. What could possibly harm us here? This place is a fortress, and guarded beyond measure. Candlekeep is indeed a formidable obstacle for ne'er-do-wells, but it is not insurmountable. No matter how thick the mesh, at least one mosquito always finds its way through. No, my child, we must leave as soon as possible for our safety and for that of our friends here. I'm ready to go right now. Ugh.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Get out of here!
You put some goddamn respect on the name Gorion. Look at this man. He's one man, and he's taking you all on. Ugh. I don't know if you can hear it, but sometimes when I'm trying to talk, it feels like there's this, like some shit in my throat that's trying to cut me open.
The dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
You know, the interesting thing about the writing, just in this paragraph alone, it's very vague as to why the morning is cruel. Because of all the different alignment choices you can make, you know, if you're evil, you know, you can still refer to someone as father, but not care about them. So Gorion dying as an evil character could mean nothing to you. And so even with that dialogue, it still works just fine. And if you're a good character, the morning could feel cruel because your father figure is dead, and not just because, oh shit, he was strong and he got taken down, what am I supposed to be able to do about it? Type of thing. Very interesting thing of note to notice. I totally did not pick up on the first few times I... Whatever.
Sorry I followed you, but I never get out of Candlekeep, and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets, neither. I saw Gorion, and I am so sorry. I kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here.
How could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me.
I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have... It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you wander around out all here on yourself.
Fuck my words. Can we get a redo on that one? No, keep going. Fuck you.
Anyway, I'm not gonna let you wander around out here all alone. Never let a friend down. No, ma'am. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will.
She'll be helpful.
You got it.
Having a nice little ranged player is good for us. Hello there. Well, a busy day for me today indeed. Strange noises throughout the night, and now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than the last two I met, though. Well met, stranger. I am Colsaid. You saw two people in the wood. I was told to meet some friends at the Friendly Arm Inn. Perhaps they and the ones you met are one and the same. Actually, no. I've always chose that one, but I want to do this one. Why are you in the woods? I have heard nothing but how dangerous they are. Me? Oh, I'm a hermit. Well, I'm rather new at it, actually, and I haven't quite got the isolation bit down yet. Too much of a people person, I suppose. Used to be a merchant in Nashkel, I did, but lost everything due to the iron shortage. Been wandering the woods for a while now, and it's been rather relaxing, I must say. Aside from eluding the occasional bandit, that is. I'm trying to left alone because I have nothing of value. Then I have not the time for you. Leave me. As you would have it, I wish you luck. You're certainly going to need it. And he teleports away. That man is the final boss of this game, guaranteed. Man in the armor? Pfft. Nah, Colsaid, the teleporting ex-merchant. That's the guy. And dead. Good job. Hello.
Montalon, you are so aggravating. Disturbing to my demeanor.
See, they really ham it up with some things. So, I don't want to ham it up every time, though. So that's why I just want to take a little bit more of a... Take the essence of the voice, but bring it down to something that's more reasonable. So, it's like... Ah! Mondron! Your demeanor is so la-da-da-da-da! Like, ugh, gosh, that's grating on my ears. A child wandering in the wilderness? Surely you must be none too bright to be traveling these roads.
And you look a bit scuffed too. Fine pair of troubles all your own. Indeed! I can offer you healing potions if you wish as a token of goodwill.
I'd be grateful for any assistance.
Nothing to fear from these simple potions, and I'll not even hold you in debt, though your conscience knows otherwise. Just like all good people. Perhaps as payment, you would go with us to Nashkel. It is a troubled area, and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumors surrounding the local mines. Some acquaintances are very concerned about the iron shortage, specifically where to lay blame in the matter. But you would be useful, though I'll not hold you to it. We are to meet the mayor of the town, a man named Perun Gaskill, I believe. Your conscience be your guide.
Go on your way and leave me be. I would go my own path.
You won't do this for me? You're bad, and I'll have someone hurt you. You'll see. That one's a mini Monty, not a nice child at all. Now you're gonna set him off. Blasted mage will blind the farmers. I'm off with ye. I'll not suffer the both of ye. He's definitely a used car salesman, in reality. Definitely a used car salesman. I can see him selling a Pontiac or Cadillac or Honda or Civic. I don't know cars. I know they exist. They have 4 wheels and you press the gas to go.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
It's been nigh unto a 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this land, and I've been without decent conversation since. Traveling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon me my intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee?
Not to imply anything, but how do you measure up to your own standards? Pestering strangers about their mental state doesn't seem all that well adjusted to me.
Point well taken, and thou hast answered my query most adequately. I shall think of thee as determined instead. I shall trouble thee no more, as thou art more capable of the task at hand. North is the friendly arm inn, where I am certain thou shalt find trustworthy friends awaiting. I have said too much, and taken too much of time from thee. Fare thee well.
I've got this.
I love that my ADHD makes it harder for me to read, and speak, and things. Kill it. Good job, Imowen.
Just kill it, just stab it in the dick. Just make it feel like a piece of shit.
And move along through these woods, up this brick road like a hero should, to find people for our quest to be the very... Oh, hello, person. If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There be beasties about with better hearing than we.
You seem quite at home here. What's the most dangerous thing you've seen?
The most dangerous thing I intentionally went after. Stalked an ogre maid for a few days once. Had a party of me own back then. Killed the ogre. Lost the party. Not really worth the trade, if you ask me. I've seen more dangerous beasties, but usually over my shoulder as I'm making tracks as fast as I can. No shame in running when your life is on the line. Off with you now. I've meat to catch. Okay, sure dude. Why not? Off to the friendly arm inn.
I've got this.
We're moving on into the giant castle of things, where we can be kings or not. I don't really know, but I'm not a robot
Or so I have you think so. Yeah, sometimes I'm just gonna break out into song, because that's just fun to me.
Hi, friend.
I'm not your friend, pal. Hi, friend. I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the friendly arm? I'm not your friend, and my business is my own. How rude. No, really, that is utterly rude of you. I'd teach you a damn lesson about manners. That implies that you are going to live. If I weren't going to anyway, I'd kill you just for being so uppity. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kill me!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Nah, dude, you're just dead. There will be... See what I mean? I try talking, then everyone dies! What a burdened life I have. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Eros, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candle Keep, this person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 200 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of the law shall join the target in their faith. Yeah. What was I doing? Alright, killing a person. Ah, I love pausing. Anyway, let's walk into this place and end the episode there. Apparently also while you're standing around doing nothing,
fine sod such as yourself.
your party just bitches and moans. How dare they?
I can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. My uncle's in Baldur's Gate and I can't get there to see him.
How come the roads are cut off?
Where have you been the past few months? The roads are crawling with brigands and bandits. After every scrap of iron you got on you. I'm a little drunk, sorry. Surely you must have fled some on your trip here. Unless you came by the west road, that is.
Why is the rest road still open?
If there's ever a book shortage, that road to Candlekeep will be the most dangerous of them all. I assure you. But these folks are after metal. So they're sticking mainly to the larger trade routes between Baldur's Gate and Elm. And guess what? This here inn is smack dab in the middle of all of it.
Well, aren't you insightful? Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Next episode we'll have more party members. And there'll be much more action than just killing some random... I don't even know what they are. Anyway, bye.